got 2 mowers stuck. It was a little wetter than we thought, and once it got going, they both went. So we're pulling it out. We released the hydros and hooked it up. Let's go.
It's go time. Like a champ.
What's going on, guys? Blake Albertson here with B&B Lawn Care. Now, this video is a little story about what happened yesterday. Some of you guys saw on Instagram at BB Lawn Care KC that we had a little bit of a situation yesterday. We had 2 mowers face down and literally 2 feet from falling down a 20-foot ditch into water. And this happened on the same property in the same exact spot last year. So we've always been very careful with mowing in that area. So here's what happened. Austin was mowing, and let me just tell you this. It's been within 98 to 102 degrees for the past 3 weeks with like 1 rain day. So everything's dried out besides this one area. And so basically we mow it sideways. So the hill's going like this, we mow it sideways, and that usually keeps the mower on the hill. But if you're wet, what happens was your mower slides down the hill and the nose turns, and once the nose turns down and you are on a wet hill, that's it. I mean, there's no stopping it because it was so wet in that area, this one area, that even you slide like just walking on it. So it was, dude, I'm telling you, all of our adrenaline was pumping through because it was a very bad situation. The hill, like I said, we were falling, so the mower falling, and I'm telling you, it's just like you hold on with everything and it just goes down a little further. It goes down. Luckily, I saw this all happen. I ran, got the other mower, and thinking back, my mind was just running so fast that I made another mistake. I brought the mower close, but not even, probably within 7 foot of the other one, 7 feet of the other one, and it starts sliding down. And everything happened so fast, so this mower started sliding down too, and I was like, get out of the way, get out of the way. So he had to let the first V-ride go, and I had to hold on with everything for this V-ride. Somehow they stopped. I'm telling you, this ledge goes, I mean, it's down, and then it, like, I don't know, and then it just drops off after that. And this mower was about a foot away from that drop off. If one of those tires would have started, man, it would have been done. So now we're in a situation, he's out of the way, nobody's holding on to the first V-ride. He puts the parking brake on that, we put the parking brake on this, and he holds this while I go get the truck. I sprint towards my truck. Luckily, we were rolling. Everything happens for a reason. For some reason, I was rolling in the Raptor and they were rolling in the work truck. So I had the Raptor free of any trailer or anything. I backed it up into the grass. You know, got it a little bit on the hill, but dude, I was not bringing it anywhere close to that wet area in the steepest part. So I got every strap that I had. Luckily, I had quite a bit, and I got them both hooked up to the truck, so at least they're not going to fall down to the ditch. That bought us some time to think through what happened, or think through what we're gonna do, because now I can't pull them both at the same time. They just weren't at the right angle, and I just didn't want to start spinning out in my truck. Okay. But we had to make sure they were hooked up the whole time. So luckily, a landscaping crew, I don't know their names, otherwise I'd give them a shout out, of course, but you know, they had a big truck and I noticed they had straps, and I went over, hey, you know, introduced myself, said, hey man, I'm sorry, I'm in a bit of a pickle over here. Can I borrow some straps? I'll bring them right back. And they're like, oh yeah. So luckily I borrowed some straps from them. So I strapped the first V-Ride to a tree and had it secured so it's not falling down either. And then now I could hook the other one up to my truck, release the hydros in it, and put my truck in 4-wheel drive. I even locked all, everything the Raptor has, I did. So it was just going to pull that thing up this hill and try not to tear up the grass. And that went up pretty smoothly. And that one's now safe. So we put the hydros back, got it out of the way. Now we just had to worry about the one that was really stuck deep down in there. And we kept it hooked to the tree, hooked up more straps to it, then released it from the tree. So we always had it strapped to something secured. And then we released the hydros in that and pulled it up, and did a little bit of damage to that hill when the mowers actually slid. But once we got the truck and released the hydros and things, there was no more damage, luckily. So we communicated with the customer, told them the situation. And I forgot to tell you, in the middle of all this, his sprinkler system turns on just to make it a little more muddy for us. So I had to call and get those turned off. And it was one of those things that I can't believe that this one day I was in the Raptor and they were in the work truck. I don't know why, but that's what happened. And look, it saved my mowers. It would have been a worse day for them to fly 20, 25, 30 feet down into a river, totally mess up the mower, and cost a lot of money trying to get a tow truck to tow that thing out of there. I don't even know how they would do that. So yeah, bad situation. But what do you learn from it? One, we should have inspected the yard a little bit, made sure it wasn't wet. But this is just one of those situations. I have done it twice now. So, and I'm very cautious when I'm mowing, because number one is people's safety. Number two, and there's two twos. They're tied. Customer's property, them being safe, and your equipment being safe. So, not causing damage to people, property, or equipment. And second lesson, carry straps. A lot of them. You never know how long you need. So that's what I learned, guys. Be careful out there. It happens to all of us. Like I said, you have to be prepared for everything, because something will always happen. Life is not perfect. There is not one perfect company in the world. Apple, the kings of technology, they still release software updates that mess up and millions of people get angry at them. So no matter how big or small, your push mower will die one day. Your Scag will go down. Your stander, your zero turn will go down. Your blower will break. Your trimmer will break. Your truck will break down. You'll get a flat tire. You're gonna get in sticky situations like we just got in. You will make a customer mad. I don't know why, but one day in your business, you will get an angry customer. That's how it is. Be prepared for it. Figure out how to explain and fix and solve the problem. So that is my lesson for you guys. That is how I almost lost these two mowers, man. Anyways, guys, story time is over. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you don't have a situation like this, but if you do, my advice would be to unhook the trailer as quickly as possible, leave it in the street, back up, and get whatever you can. But the first key of it is we made sure it was secured onto that tree before the truck, before worrying about the truck. I don't know if I explained that good enough, but that was it. It was such an extreme situation. I had to get him not holding it anymore because just for safety. So, and we didn't want to lose the equipment. So we did it as quickly as possible, getting all the straps and getting them secured to a tree before we messed with the truck. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a like and subscribe, man. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Be safe out there, guys. Have a great one, guys. We'll catch you later.